So what's your setup going into the North America market? Are you going to, is it like small groups in some of these strategic areas, but then there's that support coming from Australia that, like you're saying, you're not just getting one engineer, you're getting a team of engineers. It is it sort of a strategically be have one or two people in a local area, but then provide that support, or what's the actual setup for the North American market?
Yeah, so we'll have engineers on the ground here, and they'll be working with the local teams. But just the broader team that we do have access to does include Australia as well. So even though we'll have those teams on the ground here assisting clients directly, we will be able to sort of leverage off the expertise and experience that we do already have in Australia.
And before I let you go, building your team, how do you approach that? Because you're always trying to bring in new information, then redistribute it. What what type what type of engineer works really well with your organization?
We try and recruit for personality. We can train the technical aspects, but we really want engineers that can engage with our
Mm.
clients, work in partnership with our clients, and work together as a team. Um, so having that personality is really, really important to how we recruit. And just because someone's got an engineering degree doesn't mean that you're going to get a job at AMPS.
Is communication, is that I guess in your business that's as important as in engineering, like you're saying. How did you learn it? How did you have it naturally, or did people did like even how do you kind of get that into a team culture, that ability to communicate? There's jokes about engineers and communication and all this sort of stuff. But how do you sort of make sure your team is communicating and have that culture of communication within the company?
Yeah, so we try and organise quite a few events to get our teams together. We provide professional development for our teams. We've also got a leadership program that we've launched just recently. So teaching people how to communicate, the emotional intelligence, considering other people's perspectives on things is really important, and that's why we've launched our leadership program within AMPS. And I suppose we've been very lucky in being able to build a really good culture at AMPS, and a lot of people want to work with us,
Mm.
and we've got a really good retention rate as well.
Is that leadership program an internal thing, or is that also offered to people outside of the company?
At the moment, it's internal, but with the AMPS Academy and our
Mm.
ability to develop training courses, we will be looking to commercialise that as well, so we can educate the broader community, whether that's mining or potentially other areas as well. So there is some future pipeline to expand that leadership program outside of only AMPS.